Taas mennään. Joo, olko nyt tuossa? Joo, sunnuntaita eletään. Ja missä me jäätiin? Ai niin, seikkailtiin täällä tunnelissa ja aika paljon meni hukkaan panoksia ja kaikkea, mutta kovaa, kun mä jo vähän haukuttaa. Nukkui ihan hyvin, mutta missä? Tuolla, okei. Okay. Toi johtaa tonne sitten. Saanko mä tossa valon? Eikö mä käytin sen siihen? Mä haluan sen talteen. Help keep your subject clean. Oh great. Katsotaan teleportattiinko me, joo. Niin nyt me saatiin se uusi. Oh crap. Mä tänne. Täällä oli vieläkin tää mitä mä ennenkin. Oh! Hetkonen. Eikö, olihan se tämä allain. Mitä mä höpötän. Joo, no alko. Mennään äkkiä ylös ennen kuin meille tulee seuraa. Meidän piti mennä sinne tunneliin. Se ei oo tämä. Käynyt täällä. Vai tulinko mä täältä? Täältä mä tulin. Käydään kattoon onko tuolla jotain kamaa tuolla takana.
I should look at the plot board to figure out a way forward.
Yes. Mitä nuolia saattaa? Oi! Vittu saat. Oh my god, come on, säikäytitte mut.
I needed to find the answer on the plot board.
Yes, yes.
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Ja se riittää näköjäänkö niitä tuijaa vähän aikaa tuolla peruslampulla. Noita, jotka ei muutu sitten niinkö ihan viholliseksi jasta. Unknown voice. Eikö se ollut se Timppo, joka... Oli. Miksi se sanoi, että unknown voice? Moro. Ota. Thank you. Collapsed tunnel. Joo, ja nyt vaihdetaan sinne se. Hetkonen, meneekö mä nyt väärään suuntaan vai? Tämä on näistä väärä suunta.
The dark presence. Fuck!
Uh-oh. Tuolla oli yksi sellainen... Ei! Tämä ove piti olla auki! Oh fuck! Rampit! Tava! Ennen valoa kohta. Let's go! Okay.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Uusi yritys. Hetkonen, mitä tässä tapahtuu? Veikö se sen kokonaan pois sen?
tunnel was open now.
Mitä? Häh? No onneksi saveti, mutta miten mä olisin... Mitä? Pitääkö mun laittaa sinne uusi elementti sinne vai? Ei toi ainakaan anna ymmärtää tää.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Eikä mä kuule, kun mä menen vaan tästä eteenpäin.
I had a new idea, a new story thread.
Hyvä. Onko sulla uusi idea? Mihin se...
The plot changes shape the world around me.
Okei.
I can imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel.
Okei. No, nyt mä en pääse sinne, koska...
The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Mä voin lukea tätä mitenkään. En vissi. Siis saanko mä nyt tätä tunnelia auki millään muulla? Mutta mä en pääse sitä läpi, jos se pölähtää se systeemi mun päälle. Kokeillaan nyt kaikki ne vaikka siltä. Tätähän mä en oo käyttänyt kanssa. Mutta mä käyn ne jalkaset tuolta. Se on Echo ja... Oho.
The torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him.
The drifters had scrawled their symbol on the wall. A secret for those in the know.
Näyttää vähän valkoisemmaakin logolta. Olisiko se Torchbearer sitten varmaan, joo. Tämä ei muutu, koska tämä vaan, jossa mä oon, niin tämä muuttuu. Mutta siis kattokaapa, kun mä vaihan tämän... onko tuolla jotain... Murder Sites Radio... Niin. Siis... Tämä siinä nyt minusta niinkö pitäis olla. Pitääkö mun mennä tonne...
The scene had changed.
Pitäisikö mun mennä tonne peremmälle ensin ja sitten vaihtaa? Eikö mä kovin paljon peremmälle voi päästä edes. Mutta musta nyt mulla lähtee henki tässä taas kohta. Joo.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
Onko se jossain myöhemmässä paikassa tai aikaisemmassa paikassa sitten Ei, ehkä tää, en tiedä.
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change it. Changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed. The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Miten niin? Minusta se ei ole auki ollenkaan.
The torchbearers painted the tree there. tree of knowledge? The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell? It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him. Wake.
Pääsenkö mä pitemmälle tänne tosissaan muuttaa sitä? Kun mun veikkaus, että mä vaan kyllä kuolen samaan teen, jos ihan sama miten mä teen tässä. Tai nyt tässä näin. Nyt kun mä menen tähän näin. Nyt mä muutan sen, niin katsotaan miten käy. Mä heti keksin mitään muutakaan vaihtoehtoa. Okei. Run! Oh fuck! Toimiiko se oikeesti? Fuck! Juokse! Näköjään.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Meillä on tonne valo. Joo, mä olen metsässä.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
Onko tämä vaan niinku flashbackia nyt?
Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
On joo.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside Parliament Tower, where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there, waiting for me.
Some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. And some say I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this long winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? Somehow this window becomes a trap.
Onko mä kuullut tän biisin jossain?
Will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black. Forever I am circling back, just to fall into this trap. This winding road.
Onko tämä soitettu jo kerran tässä vai muistanko mä vaan väärin? Toimis tohon loopi-teemaan, että se olisi uudestaan. New York City. Okei. Jätäänpä sut siihen chillaileen. Ei varmaan mitään kummempaa ole.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Oh, okay. Word of gun. "5% chance not to consume", se on kerran 20. Knockback force, shotgun, flare gun, AOE. Toi jos niinkö varmuudella. Mulla ei vielä oo tota haulikkoa, niin annetaanpa olla. Dark place, dark place. Okay.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Se on.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Sekin soi puhelin.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
No.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Paljonkohan on maksanut kämppä täältä? 1 000 000 varmaan. Jos New Yorkin keskustassa, niin ei varmaan. Come on. Ei varmaan 1 000 000.
Alice's photo equipment.
Olisikohan 1 000 000, jos
Set to
varmaan
go
saisi.
off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice.
Big photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Tuossa kontrollissa oli, ne oli haastatellut ne viraston niinku työntekijät, ne poliisit sitä, että se oli ottanut laittanut yöksi valvontakamerat tai joku tällaiset päälle, niin sellaiset, mikä tunnistaa liikettäkin, niin. Ja se oli yhden kuvan saanut siitä, ei räpsättänyt tommosen siitä. Ja se oli luullut sitä Alaniksi vissiin.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. The
No,
symbol wasn't here before.
Noita spiraaleja oli kans kontrollissa. Niin.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong.
Alan V1 lähti siinä liikkeelle, että ne lähti katsoa sitä lääkäriä, että tämä lähti viemään sitä sinne.
And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
Se lamppu tulee taas sillä välkki.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
Onkohan tää se kontrollihaastattelu?
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looked me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
On kyllä vahva mielikuvitus ollut kaverilla. Hei. No niin, no nyt se luuppaa taas. En ollut tullut hulluksi, oli se. Nyt me päästiin sinne toiselle puolelle. Näköjään.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Okay.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element. Danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends was a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Okay. No eikä, että se lähdetään sitä liikkeelle.
Wake has more information.
Okei, no
I need to keep questioning him.
mitä vielä? Ai pitää mennä sinne, joo. Meillä oli joku täällä.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
The bucket in the janitor's break room. Hä? Switch Reality, okei. Ahti and the Janitors. Okei. Niin ja nyt tänne voi sitten laittaa niitä aseita. Esimerkiksi jos toisella haluaa lähteä jatkaa, niin no katsotaan mitä tapahtuuko.
Presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
Ai niin joo, mä en laittanut sitä vielä mihinkään.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal. I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger. I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. Just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Vähän tää outo peli.
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Ai. Okei, mä meen. Niin tuo musiikki etenee ennen kuin mä eten. Joo. Sama kontrollissa. Ei se olekaan hymyä. Siis.
So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination. And you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. Who knew? So true. So here's a clue of hope to remember. Visions that come true. Bend the lights with string.
Mä tosiaan sanoin, mutta kyllä näillä on ollut kyllä varmaan hauskaa, kun on filmit. Niin kyllä. Ei se osoitti koko ajan johonkin suuntaan. Loppuuko? Oli kyllä ihan paras.
Stories of crime train thrillers, of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away.
Thank you.
But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you lived a jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
Täältä vaan. Tuo pyörähtää ympäri toi nuolitus. Getaway Club. Menen tänne. Mä oon just tullut täältä. Sitten. Mä oon vähän hukassa. Valo näyttää tänne päin. Nytten. Ja sitten se näyttää tonne päin. Pitääkö tässä juosta niinkö oikeassa järjestyksessä tää ympäri? Ehkä. Nyt se sanois niinkö nuoli jos tonne päin, mutta... En mä tästä pääse läpi, niin... Okei. No nyt. Tähän mä ehkä etenen. Jadi.
He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway. torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war meets its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him held her hostage. Had he seen her drowning, would have saved her from the darkness of the lake.
Toi menikö granaatin heitin tästä? Ai! Ai paska lähelle tuli. Sama ampua. Ai. Liian yksin. No, perkele. Okei, aloittako se suoraan tosta? Aika siisti, ei tullut edes mitään. Joo. Thank you. Eikö täällä joku toinen kysyä? Ja pitäis saada noita vähän kasaan. Ai! No. Thank you. Se oli täällä vielä vihu. Semmonen. Lampusta on loppumassa patteri. Paska. No! Saatiin. Ui saakeli. Pakko ampua nuo ensin. Enemies. Okay, thank you. Okei, ne tuli noin nopeasti. Hop, ärnä. Ei tarvitse väistää. Noniin. Pakko ampua tuo. Puolustus. Joo, taas väärä nappi. Varoitko seuraavasta lähtee henki. No, voi helvetti. Yritän olla vähän liian näppärä. Mulla ei vielä HP. No! Oi paska! No niin, ei tietenkin. Nyt lähtee henki taas. Eikä suhun mukaan polta. Oh, come on. Se pääsi lyömään vielä oikein kunnon lyönnin perille. Tuo väistäminen ja tuo lampu menee koko ajan sekaisin. Tän voi vielä skipata. Tää on ponon nopeasti, koska se yksi kaveri heittelee niitä taustalta niitä, niin... No. Ai. Just näin. No, voi vittu, väärällä pyssyllä ampunut. Alas. Nyt meni. Vielä. No. Oh. Seuraavasta kuollaan. Loppuko mulla? Kuoleeko se nyt? On, no niin hyvä. Mitä? Perkele päästä. Ei mene nyt niin hyvin kuin vois mennä. Tää HP:tä. Eikö niin oo? Tää mä en ikinä muista, että se on RNGtä, mitä se antaa. Painkillereitä vaan saa kyllä. Uranaa. Ja lisää. No niin, no nyt on näitä ainakin. Pirus. Wait for solo. Okei. Okay. Niin just. No. Okei, no nyt ainakin HP:tä. Aika paljon noita Flare... Mikä? Hätärakettipyssyn panoksia meni. Oi vittu. Opu. Viimeisen panoksen boosti ihan hyvä. Malttaa vaan osua sen viimeisen panoksen. Tuntuu tuo revolveri aika miehekkäältä ampuuskana. Joko riittää? Safe, thank you. Ei panoksia kuitenkaan. No niin, taitaan päästä taas vähän eteenpäin.
I didn't see that coming. A vision.
Pitääkö mun valita? Vai? Ei oo toimita. Eikö niin, mun pitää mennä nämä linjat tosiaan. Oh.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious icon I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Ah, okei. Okay. Tää ei lopu ennenkään. Ennen kuin mä keksin jonkun ratkaisun, mä en tiedä. Mitäs mä haluan tätä biisi loppuun? Okei. Puzzle. Herald of Darkness, use this. Katsotaan siitä olla taas. Songs end. Okay. Hetkonen. En tiedä, mikä tää nimi on. Ei oo widescreen vaan.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Ahti. Moi. Leave the studio, okay. All his life. Onko tää taas se looppibiisi vai? Joo. Nyt testataan. Laitetaan kamat tän. Ei oo. Miksi Niin, no omia kamoja vaan. No, ei se vaikuta sitten mihinkään. Mä voin ottaa ne siltä, kun mä lähden. Jatkaa matkaa.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Pitäisikö me tuohon... Talk to someone. No, mä voisin lähteä pois.
I'm the only one who understands the forces behind this. I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do right wrongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
Hi, well.
Melko.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages. Just like our coffee.
Jaakko ja Ilma.
So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and
Peter
let the
Franzen.
adventure begin. Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express. some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Warrior Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World.
Propane
We
tanks.
guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
Percolating, en tiedä mikä tuo sana on.
Third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Yeah, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
Joo, minä kyllä vetäisin Johonen irti. Okei. Joo, mitäs meidän on? Drive to V. Okei. Eli meillä on kirveellä sinne vissiin.
I can't get through this.
Mutta onko täällä... Hikari teriyaki. On kaikki kunnossa. Eiköhän se on ihan hyvä siikku, ei sitä tarvitse noin.
I can't force it open.
Miksihän ei oo... Ei näe itseä peilistä. Kun loppunut rahat kesken vaan, kun tossa joku takana joku ajatus, mitä mä en nyt heti hoksin. Onks tässäkin niinku joku taiteilija, joka inspiraatiota lähti etsimään? An idea for a new play, a space cult burning down the galaxy in some misguided for TBD to be. Tääkin etsii vissiin on. En ymmärrä, jos tää viittaa johonkin, niin en hoksa.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled, in vain. Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls.
Niin, nämä oli ne...
Steps across the threshold.
Joo.
She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes.
Ja 2 turistia.
See what they saw.
Pariskunta.
It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
Kukahan sulla on hukassa? Kävikö meillä täällä? En tarvitse. väärin kirjoitettu. Okei, kenen suunne tämä on? Tämä mua häirittää, kun sitä ei sano mitään tänään. Ei nämä ollut auki, nämä voi tehdä.
It won't open.
Niin mä voisin mennä takaisin sinne, jos mä haluaisin.
Hello.
Hello, hello. No, jatketaan sinne. Tämä on kello 2 tuntia nyt pelannut 17. Oi.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? It must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Local girl. Suomi Hall, karaoke, cafe. Mä pidän pikku tauon. Mä jatkan varmaan tänään vielä, mutta niin. Nyt vähän syöis jotakin vaikka. I will be back.